Good morning, it's Mihaela Telecan, the owner of Healing with Foods, and today I'm doing a short but sweet live video here on my business page to give you 3 simple tips how to celebrate Earth Day. This week I consider the whole week like the Earth Week because Friday, April 22nd, it's Earth Day. And if you've been following me for any length of time, you probably know that I'm encouraging using whole foods as medicine, and not only that, but a whole lifestyle that benefits you as well as the earth. We've got to live in harmony with the earth. I'm adjusting the camera here a little bit. So let me get into the 3 tips I have for you today. Actually, it's 4 because the 4th one is bonus. And all this that I talk about today is something that I encourage you to do all the time, not only this week, but we can take advantage of this week and make it a special week, set special goals, and take extra effort in doing this. So the first, I made some notes here to make sure I don't forget anything. The first tip I have for you, or goal that you can set around supporting the health of our planet as well as your own health, is water. Start drinking water in a filtered water or spring water in a glass bottle or a stainless steel one. Let's kick plastic out. Plastic is bad for you, for our body, for many reasons. One of which is the estrogen-like compounds that they leach out of from plastic into water or milk or whatever you use to store in plastic. So one thing you can do is stop buying bottled water and just carry a reusable bottle with you, whether it's glass protected with this rubbery thing, and it's a thick glass, so even if you drop it, it doesn't break easily. It does break. I had the green one before and I managed to break it, so it does break. Or you can get a stainless steel one. And where do you buy this? Most health stores have it. And actually, this weekend I went to Home Goods, and if you have a Home Goods around you, they had not this exact brand, but the glass with the rubber protected cover. And for a very good price, maybe half the price of the one that you would buy at a health store. So that's one way. Also, getting rid of plastic means more than just water. You can think about revising your kitchen and get rid of all plastic containers. Even if you only store cold stuff in it, it's still best if you move from reactive materials such as plastic to non-reactive materials such as stainless steel and glass. Now that we have the the PVC free plastic is new. It may be totally safe. It may be that 10 years from now we find out that it has other, issues associated with it. So that's why it's safer to go with glass, stainless steel, ceramic, non-reactive materials. So that's one way you can contribute to the health of the planet as well as your own health. You see, it's a double win. The second one is this week, if you are not yet or have never been buying from local farms, this week make it a special goal to find a local farm near you and go greet the farmer and buy something from the local farm, even if it's flowers only, because they sell flowers, they sell herbs, they sell vegetables, whatever grows locally in your area. So please make this your week's goal. Find a local farmer and go greet him, say, hey, I'm so thankful for you taking care of the earth. Because local farmers, they may not even be organic, but they do practice safe agriculture, where it helps the earth as well as the animals if they raise animals, or the plants, without the use of pesticides and synthetic fertilizers, and ultimately it helps you. Let the farmer be your medicine. Instead of going to pharmacy, you want to go to the farmer and get your food so you stay healthy, instead of having to end up getting medications to prevent the damage that's caused, part of it, by the food you consume. So that's tip number 2. You can go to find local farms. There are many ways. You just go and search co-ops or local farms in your neighborhood. A great place to go to find real food is Weston A. Price Foundation. If you go to their website, Weston A. Price Foundation, they have a link called Find Real Food. And if you click on that one, you go on based on your zip code, you can find local farms. There are many apps as well. This Thursday, when I release the blog, which has to do with Earth Day, ways in which we can celebrate Earth Day, I included some apps for that, how to find local farms, as well as the next tip, which is say no to GMO. Take a stand against GMO. So, but how do you do that? You can download apps in your phone if you have a smartphone that will help you scan the barcodes. If you buy anything that comes packaged, you will scan the barcode and it will tell you if it's GMO or not. So they're like Boycott. There's the Non-GMO Project. It has a wonderful app. So again, in the blog, if you come back on Thursday, or you go to my blog on Thursday, you are going to get those apps. I listed them in there. And so first, you stop buying genetically modified food. By the virtue of buying from farmers and organic food, you automatically avoid genetically modified foods. Then you can get involved in marches against Monsanto, as well as sign any lobbying that's going on towards labeling. We want to know what we eat. If it's perfectly safe and it's good for you, it should be labeled so you can choose to buy it. You make an informed decision. So let's go for supporting our earth by saying no to GMO, or if you say yes to GMO, make it labeled so you know what you get. And I just have to say one thing. Last week I brought here in Jacksonville a movie called Consumed that was about exactly, it brought this point home. Label the food. If it's safe, why not label? What's the issue? So what I wanted to say about this is, I lost my train of thought. So it was something around GMO. Yes, if it's safe, fine, let's label it. Personally, my humble common sense does not believe that putting patent on life it's good. So just by looking at that, I don't like it. I don't believe that any company or any human should have patent on life. So the farmers that choose to organic or non-GMO, they get sued because wind blows GMO seeds on their field and they get cross-contaminated. So that's against any basic law, human and nature law I hold. And also, and for me personally, messing up, putting a gene from a fish into a tomato, it's just, no, it's a big no-no. Messing up with genetic material from different species just does not agree with me personally. So you make your stand, whatever you believe in terms of GMO, but my invitation is do research if you're not sure it is good or bad. Ask for labeling, and if you want to take a stand against, you can get involved with not purchasing genetically modified food and marching against it. So these were my 3 tips. No to plastic, and one good way to do it is start by carrying a water bottle. This week at least, start by buying from know the local farms and start purchasing from local farmers, and take a stand against genetically modified food. And my bonus one, which again, this one benefits mostly you, not as much the earth, because earth gives you something that you are in great need of. And that is the most powerful antioxidant you can get for free, is the negative charge that comes from the earth. If you are not familiar with earthing, I wanted to keep this at 10 minutes, but with the bonus looks like I'm going over 10 minutes. However, I hope you find value in it and you'll pay attention to this all the way to the end. So earthing, it's a new and emerging field that talks about the fact that the earth, our planet, where our ancestors for millennia lived connected to it and very much exposed to the elements of nature, right? Earth has this powerful negative charge that acts as an incredible antioxidant for our body. So it's extremely healthy for you to be in touch with the earth, barefooted preferably, so you get access to this negative charge coming from the earth. So if you're not familiar with this concept, it's called earthing, and again, you can Google it, and there's even a book written about earthing, and there are many products, because today our modern lifestyle takes us out of nature. So if we walk outside, we walk with rubber sole shoes, so that blocks the electric charge that's coming from the earth. We live in high-rise buildings and elevated beds and all that. So we are really not in contact with it unless you, on purpose, take a barefoot walk in your garden or on the beach or even on concrete, or you go and hug a tree. You don't receive this wonderful negative charge that you can get for free from the earth. So another goal that I want to encourage you to set for this week is every day spend at least 15 minutes out in nature, in contact with earth or trees or vegetation. Do that your goal. It can be a part of your daily morning ritual routine, which we have going on our private Facebook group, which I highly encourage you to join. So you can make it part of your morning routine or evening routine. So if you have the time and you make the time in the morning to get your day strong, go out and for 15 minutes be out in nature, barefooted if possible. If you live close to the ocean, you go to the beach. If not, just in a park or on your street, just if it's safe, be barefooted. If not, at the end of the day. At the end of the day, when the sun is setting, you want to be in nature and not only take the negative charge of the earth, which is the powerful antioxidant I've been talking about, but if you do it early enough when you still have sun, you also get the wonderful UV sun rays that will help you produce vitamin D in your body, so you get the benefit of sun as well. And if you get into water too, then it's like the whole beautiful picture of nature: water, sun, earth, all the elements you need for boosting your energy. It's something powerful about you being in nature. That's where our ancestors spend most of their time, and that's where we want to get back, spend our time. So this was the bonus way in which you can support or celebrate Earth Day this week and make it a lifelong goal to celebrate Earth, not only this week but every day, and use these 4 tips. And if you enjoyed it and you would like support around this, all this that I talked about, it's very much ties with the challenges, the wins we have going on my private Facebook group, Healing with Food Movement Mindset. I will post the link below this video so you can click and ask to join the group. It's a private group, so only members that are accepted in the group have access to the goodies in there. So there we have a clean eating, no processed food, no sugar added win going on challenge, you can call it, as well as the daily morning ritual routine going on for 30 days. We want to start the day with a ritual that assures that the rest of the day goes wonderful, you reach all your goals, and recipes and fitness challenges or workout routines every week, and so much more. So thank you for listening to this. This is longer than I intended to be, but I hope you find value in it. Stick around, both here on my business page. If you haven't checked my website, healingwithfoods.org, I encourage you to do. I will put a link to that one as well, to check my blog. Sign up for many free online programs I have for you there to help you jumpstart your transformation into your desired health and wealth. Not really, I'm not a business coach, but when you have health, you can have wealth too, because then you can work, you can live your purpose. And again, join the private Facebook group. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day, and celebrate Earth today, this week, every day, and I'll be back soon. Bye.